Today for New Music Monday, we're going to look at the brand new album from Jack White, and it's called Lazaretto. Now, I will freely admit that when it comes to Jack White's music, I am really hit or miss. I wasn't a huge fan of the White Stripes or the Dead Weather or his last solo record, but I really enjoyed everything he's done under the name of the Raconteurs. I really can't explain it, but it's the truth, so it's understandable that I had a bit of trepidation wondering which side of the fence this record was going to fall on. As you'd expect, overall, this is a rock and roll record firmly rooted in the blues, but it's got that Jack White tone and attitude and style that you really can't mistake for anybody else. More so than his last solo record, I feel like you can actually hear the presence of his work with the Raconteurs on this record, as it leans into his love for country and western music a lot more than he has before. In many ways, this record is one of two personalities. You've got that gritty blues rock side, but when he scales things back, it's country twang excellence. You've also got a bit of that uniquely cold, desolate, almost gothic sound that he makes, and it really lets this album have a nice variety in terms of mood and overall pace. Regardless of which approach he takes, this album has tons of great grooves all over it, and some really funky organ and keyboard lines, and the piano on Alone in My Home is just great. It's a little bit silly, but great. What's different here is that the guitars seem to have a little bit more air around them. I don't know how to put it any other way, but it's a good thing, as these songs manage to simultaneously surround you but give plenty of space to explore. And as we know, Jack White can turn up the fuzz, and he really does here, but it's the fact that he uses it in moderation that makes his sound so great and why he's so respected by other performers. Lyrically, there's really nothing here that's gonna floor you or really even stand out to you. There are some cool blues lines, one or two of them on the album, but I don't know if we really look to Jack White for great lyrics. Also, the vocals are a bit far in front of the mix, and there's one or two points on this album where they get too far up there and there's a little too much separation for my taste. There are also some songs that have collaborative vocals, and as far as I'm concerned, they're some of the best vocals on the entire record, because it's the way that Jack White finds so many different and interesting harmonics that really makes the album so attractive. In the end, you're really not going to learn much new musically or vocally about Jack White. He's kind of doing the same thing he has always done, but he does fine-tune that sound more than ever, and for a lot of people, that's a great thing. And on the buy it or borrow it, I'm gonna say buy it. This to me is a record I'm gonna go back to, and it's the first non-Raconteurs Jack White project that I enjoyed, so definitely go buy it. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you dug it. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe, leave a comment, click like, whatever you want to do. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook right here, and I'll see you guys again next time.